What's good with y'all boys? This your boy Harper, aka Cal. I'm live from the lab. Weekend's almost over. I'm still in the lab working, man. I went out, did me a little Ubering earlier. Booked me another photo session yesterday, or the day before yesterday. So I got 3 of those coming up. Did some real estate photography today. Just trying to keep moving, man. Just trying to keep moving. You know, I hadn't had a job in over a year, so every single day is a job for me. Whether I'm off or not, or whether I'm mentally taking off, if something comes up, man, I gotta go do it. Just because I'm always thinking about the next month, how much money or how many seeds have I planted to make sure my flowers grow in the following month. It's something I always think about, man. And it's definitely a topic I'll be talking about more. The world that we live in, the real world versus the world that humans have created for themselves. And that's probably why I talk about this social justice and equality shit so much. Because I'm a weird dude, man. And I watch a lot of like Animal Planet. And I watch other mammals interact. And just the harsh realities that they're forced to live with. That we tend to totally forget about as human beings. I watched a lioness, sit next to her cub as it died. And the lioness ate the cub after it died because she was starving. And that's something that most of us, haven't experienced. We haven't even experienced anything close to that level of desperation. So we are, in some ways, living in a bit of an illusion in our world. Because, we've advanced so much as far as we know. Who knows where ancient civilizations were technologically, but as far as our lives, we've watched it increase since we've been young. And we've watched things get so much more convenient to a point where, we complain about things that the animals wish they could complain about. And it's a constant battle with humans, man. It's a constant battle. There's this constant battle between the strong and the weak. There's a constant battle between the strong and the weak. The problem the weak has with the strong is, why do they have so much? Why are they so much more successful than me? Why should somebody be able to make that much money? And in reality, when you look out into the animal kingdom, why should the lions have so much food compared to the jackals? It's not fair. But the animals have no government. The animals don't have equality campaigns. The animals don't have the media to demonize the perceived strong in order to benefit the perceived weak. The animals don't have that. But we do. And it's something that I think about a lot. There was this quote, I can't remember who it was, but it's, this old historian, sociology type of guy. And he said, if you try to fix the world's problems, you're almost definite to end up adding to them. And I think that statement holds volumes, because the only real law of history is the law of unintended consequences. When we pass policies and push culture in a certain way, I don't think most of us really think about what it's going to do to us in the long run. This earth has worked a certain way for a long time without politics. You know what I mean? And I just wonder how far politics can go before we ruin ourselves or run into some of those unintended consequences. And it's not something I'm about to like write a dissertation on, but it's something I want people to think about. And it's why kind of began this video with talking about, all I can do is try to improve every day, man. I'm in no way, shape, or form perfect or successful by any means. I mean, I would say I'm successful in my own definition, but I'm not financially successful. Like, I can't get out here and do whatever I want to do. In that sense, I'm not successful. I haven't paid off all my debt. All my bills are not paid up. I'm not, living off of a retirement check. I still need to work. So in that sense, I'm not successful. But I do work for myself. And, I'm working on it. And that's all I can do is try every day. I may not be the strongest of the strong, but I don't think that it would do me any good to, point fingers at the people who are stronger than me and say it's not fair. I'm just going to, slowly try to work until I can catch back up with them. You know what I mean? It's called the human race for a reason. If you're not at the top of the food chain, you can spend your whole life complaining about how the lions got all the food, or you can hit the weights and try to post the lions up on that leg. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that bone. You could try to get that back leg in there and get that post move going. You can sit back on the sidelines and watch, man, or you can put the work in and try to get back in the game. A lot of athletes, when they go through those major injuries, they disappear. But you got the Derrick Roses out there that'll tear his leg up 3 times and come back and drop 50 on you. That's what the strong are made of. Derrick Rose could have said, it's not fair. It's not fair. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd have more money than LeBron. Yeah, Derrick, it's not fair. But what you gonna do about it? And I don't know, it's just something to think about, us as humans, man, because we do have this dynamic of politics and emotion and, this empathetic or perceived empathetic force that is the government that takes up for the weak. And we very seldom question their intentions. When the world has worked for a certain way for a long time, we insist on changing it. And I don't know if that's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, but I know it's something that people don't talk about that much. It was just something I wanted to touch on, man. It's about time for me to be hitting that bed, man. I hadn't got that much sleep this weekend. It's been a good, productive weekend, but it's about time for me to hit that sack, fam. It's about time for me to hit that sack. So this is just another little video. I hope y'all enjoying the channel update. I'm trying to make this process a little more smooth. We did get a video uploaded to the Off Balance podcast. There'll be another video coming over there pretty soon. Y'all make sure you go over there and subscribe. The link will be in the description box. And again, the first 25 subscribers, we'll try to get some Off Balance bands too. But I'm about to go ahead and hit this young sack. This your boy Cal, aka Harper. Man, I hope y'all had a good weekend, man. And go out there, put your game face on Monday. Peace. Holla at your boy.